Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
See how the pattern work in terms of conversation. Now, for example, see, in order to increase the conversation, you have to use the verbs. Is it clear to you? Verbs and your vocabulary. Is it clear to you? Now, just try to understand like how the pattern works in a language. Now, what to say language in French? Repeat after me, long. Repeat after me, long.
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 And you say increase the level. I want to increase the level. Increase. You say increase. What to say increase in French, team? Have you done augmente? Tell me please. Augmente.
Augmente.
Yes.
Say Claire. Team,
That.
if you really want to grab a good score in a TEF, okay, so you have to be aware with a lot of synonyms with the vocabularies. Is it clear to you? Now, for example, we have verb augmente. Repeat after me. Augmente. Augmente.
Augmente.
Augmente.
We use lot of time. Augmente. These are the verbs which we used in a TEF portion. Augmente. See, I'm giving you the literally the TEF vocabularies which we'll use going forward. Is it clear to you? Now, I will give you a lot of vocabularies in terms of synonyms today, because obviously, if you enroll yourself in English test, Spanish test, French test, so in that case, you have to have very good vocabularies in your mind. So repeat after me, accroître. Repeat after me, team. Accroître. Repeat, please.
Accroître.
Acrobat.
See, why it is accroître? Because OI sound is wa in French.
Wow.
Accroître. Is it clear to you? Accroître, majoré. Repeat after me, majoré.
Marjorie.
Marjore.
Oser. Oser, say that require your height. Oser. Oser.
Also.
Os.
Redoubler, se développer. Team, this is a synonym basically. Is it clear to you? Long, augmenter, accroître. Repeat after my team. This is team. I will share one session also. You know why I'm sharing the session with you? Because there's some session which is very good sessions in which student take a participation, and it would be fabulous and it will help you again for the vocabularies and the pronunciation and your verbs. So repeat after me first. Augmenter is to increase.
Augmente.
Augmentation
Accroître.
increase.
Repeat after me. Accroître. Now,
Accroître.
Accroître.
accroître. Accroître, c'est-à-dire quoi? This is your increase. Accroître. Majorer. Majorer,
Marjorie.
major, increase. Redoubler. What is redoubler? Double. If I will say you want to increase the voice in French, redoubler, double your voice. Increase, in some extent it is increase. Se développer is to develop. C'est clair. So repeat after me, team. Vous devez répéter après moi. See, long. Long is a language.
Long.
And augmenter is to increase.
Augmente.
Augmente is to increase.
Repeat after me. Accroître.
Acrobat.
See, over here, we are directly picking the portion of TEF. So, augmenter, accroître, majorer, oser, redoubler, se développer. Repeat after me, please. These are the things which you have to fix if you really want to speak very good. If I will say accroître, I can use accroître in many cases to increase. Repeat after me. Augmenter,
Augmente.
accroître,
Accroître.
majorer,
Marjorie.
majorer, oser,
Also.
Oser.
redoubler,
Redoubler.
se développer. Se
Se
développer,
développer.
something like to develop. Se développer.
The
Say,
developer.
is it clear to you? Clear? Remember, we have done the vocabulary of enrichir is to enrich the knowledge. Remember, we have done enrichir. Enrichir, we have a verb vocabulary to enrich. Repeat after me, enrichir.
On the sheet.
She.
See, on
Receive.
receipt is my see. We use lot of time on receipt. See why we use in this in TEF, because team TEF major in a basically we have a pattern wherein we have to convince the examiner. Convince. If you really want to convince me, so what you're looking forward in French? Tell me. You have to apply good phrases and good vocabularies to convince in terms of different topics. And I will explain to you going forward. For this season, I cannot explain to you things very later, wherein you will say, okay, you will do, practice for A1, but we require different vocabularies going forward. No, I want you to learn all the vocabularies in a very first, in very beginner age in your language. So repeat after me, enrichir,
On receive.
Sheet.
agrandir. Repeat after me, agrandir.
Agrandi.
My increase to enrich, agrandir. Enrichir, agrandir,
Akrondi.
tondre. Team, very important.
Akrondi.
Tondre.
Tondre.
Stretch your language, stretch your level, stretch your knowledge.
Tondre.
Tondre.
Étendre, c'est-à-dire quoi? This is what? Étendre is to stretch. Is it clear to you? So team, repeat after me. Augmenter. Repeat after me.
Augmenter.
Accroître.
Accroître.
Majorer.
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 Oser.
Oser.
Redoubler.
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 Se développer.
Développer.
So repeat after me, please. Augmenter. Repeat after me.
Augmenter.
Augmenter.
Accroître.
Accroître.
Majorer.
Majorer.
Majorer. Oser.
Majorer.
Oser.
Oser.
Redoubler.
Redoubler.
Se développer.
Se développer.
Se développer.
Développer.
Enrichir.
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 Agrandir.
Agrandir.
Étendre.
Tondre.
Repeat after me. It's a very important sentence. Is it clear to you? So team, if I asked you, give me something in the vocab of increase. So tell me, augmenter,
Augmenter.
Augmenter.
accroître,
Accroître.
majorer,
Majorer.
Majorer.
oser,
Oser.
Oser.
redoubler,
Redoubler.
se développer.
Développer.
Enrichir is to enrich, to enrich yourself. Agrandir, repeat after me. Agrandir,
Agrandir.
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 étendre is to
Étendre.
Tondre.
Is it clear to you, team? Team, is it clear to you?
Yes.
Now, for
Yes, sir.
example, if I use the vocab of connaissance, very important vocab, team. Connaissance. Let me write it down. Repeat after me. Connaissance. One second, please. Let me write it down. Connaissance, we have verb to knowledge. Connaissance. Connaissance is my verb to
Connaissance.
knowledge. Connaissance. Is it?
Connaissance.
Now, team, you have to understand. Connaissance we can use in savoir. Savoir is my verb to know. Literally meaning, see, we are doing our verbs, vocabularies, conjugations. Is it clear to you? Savoir. Savoir is my verb to know. And knowledge. Connaissance. Is it clear to you? Now, team, let me explain to you savoir verb. Savoir verb belongs to my team irregular verb. Pen down, please. Savoir belongs to my irregular verb. Say Claire. And for example, what is irregular verb? Team, irregular verbs are the verbs wherein we do not have any formula of conjugation. It means we have to learn the verb by heart. Say Claire, is it
Yes,
clear,
sir.
team? So if I want to convert savoir with my verb of I know, you know, he, she knows, repeat after me. Je sais is to I know,
Je sais is to I know.
Say is to I know.
is to you know,
You say is to you
You
know.
say is to you know.
elle say is to he, she knows,
Il,
Il,
elle,
elle say is to he, she knows.
she know.
nous savons, repeat after me, nous savons,
Nous savons.
Nous savons.
vous savez,
Vous
vous,
savez.
Vous savez.
and il, elle savent. Is it clear to you, team? So repeat after me, team. Je sais,
Je sais.
Je sais.
tu sais,
Tu sais.
Tu sais.
il, elle sait,
Il, elle
Il,
sait.
elle sait.
nous savons,
Nous
Nous
savons.
savons.
vous savez,
Vous savez.
Vous savez.
il, elle savent. Team,
Il,
we are
elle
over
sait.
here vocab and conjugation because French is based upon my conjugation and the vocab, literally. Is it clear to you? Now, for example, we have verb vouloir. Repeat after me, team. Vouloir. Literally meaning of vouloir is my verb to want. Vouloir. Vouloir. Repeat after me, team. These are the verbs. These are the model verbs which play a vital role. So vouloir is my verb to want. Is it clear to you? So the moment I will conjugate vouloir verb with I want, you want, what is could be? Repeat after me. Je veux
Je
is
veux.
I want.
Je veux.
You have done, I think, right?
You've done so.
Il
We have done.
is to he, she wants. Nous
Yes.
voulons. Repeat after me. Nous voulons.
Nous voulons.
Voulez.
Vous
And
voulez.
Voulez.
elle.
Il,
Val.
Il, elle.
V-U-L-E-N-T. Il, elle, val. So repeat after me, team. Je veux.
Je
je
veux.
veux.
Tu veux.
Tu veux.
Il, elle veut.
Il, elle veut.
Nous voulons.
Nous voulons.
Vous voulez.
Vous voulez.
Il, elle veulent. Is it clear?
Il, elle veut.
Now, for example, we have verb these. Repeat after me, team. These. Team, you have to understand these conjugation. These is my verb to say. So if I want to conjugate these verb in terms of I say, you say, he, she says, repeat after me. Je dis is to I say. Repeat after me.
Je
Je
dis
dis.
to I say.
Tu dis is to you say. Repeat after me.
You dis is to you
Do
say.
you say?
Il, elle dit is to he, she says.
Il, elle dit is to he, she say.
Nous disons is to we say.
Nous disons is to he say.
But I can say who did. I will not say who did say. No. It should be who did. You have to understand these verbs. Very important, because if we are not aware of these verbs, we cannot speak and touch the pattern of TEF. So repeat after me. These is my verb to say. So repeat after me. Je dis.
Je dis.
Tu dis.
Tu dis.
Il, elle dit.
Il, elle dit.
Nous disons.
Nous disons.
Vous dites.
Vous
You
dites.
did.
Il, elle disent.
Il,
Il, elle dit.
Is it clear to you? So repeat after me, team. Je dis is to I say.
Je dis is to I.
I say.
Tu dis is to you say.
You dis is to you say.
Il, elle dit is to he, she says.
Il,
Il,
elle
elle
dit
dit
is to
he,
he,
she
she
says.
Disons.
Nous disons, we say.
Vous dites.
You dis, you say.
Il, elle disent.
Il, elle dit.
Team, very important. We have verb mettre. Mettre. Repeat after me. Mettre. Mettre is my verb to put. Repeat after me, team. Mettre.
Metro.
Put. Mettre. Is it clear to you? Repeat after me, please. Mettre.
Mettre.
So if I want to conjugate you put, very important. Je met, repeat after me. Tu met,
Jamais.
tu met. See, team, if the verb is ending from re, one thing you have to understand. If the verb is ending from re, not in every cases, obviously we have some exception verb also, like savoir, vouloir, enrichir, dire, right? But you know, 90% French is based on the formula also. Like for example, if we have verb which is ending from re, the formula of re ending verb is s s
Blank.
blank
ONS.
ons
EZ.
ez and
ENT.
so if the verb is ending from re, mettre, so I'm doing met. I have to remove re and I have to insert s. Je met, tu met, elle met. Is it clear to you? Without, see, I have to remove re in elle, but there would be a blank. Okay,
That
elle,
word
nous mettons. Team, is it clear to you? Nous
सर
mettons.
वहाँ पे तो डबल टी नहीं है
क्या कह रहे हो?
सर वहाँ पे डबल टी है ना
क्या? हाँ, डबल टी है, लेकिन जब हम इसको कन्वर्ट करेंगे प्रेजेंट टेंस में, इट विल बी सिंगल टी. ओके, सो je met, tu
Je
met,
met.
elle met,
Il, elle met.
Elle met.
mettons, c'est clair. Vous mettez,
Vous mettez.
mettez, and elle met. Is it clear to you, team? Clear? So repeat after me. Je met, tu met,
Je met.
tu met,
you met
elle met,
Il, elle met.
Elle met.
nous mettons,
Nous
nous
mettons.
mettons, vous mettez,
Vous mettez.
Mettez.
elle met. Is it clear to you, team?
Il, elle met.
Clear? Now, for example, we have verb voir. Voir. Very important. Now, for example, if we have verb voir. Now, voir is my verb to see. Repeat after me, team. Voir, V-O-I-R. Voir is my verb to see, and voir is my verb to drink. So tell me see, these are the conjugation, team. We are doing over here entire irregular verb first. So repeat after me. Je vois. That you have to practice.
Je vois. Je vois.
You vois is to you see.
Il voit.
Because
Il,
team,
Elle voit.
I see. Now, for example, if you say I see, what to say I see? If I'm not aware of the conjugation, say Claire.
Je vois.
Elle voit.
Il, elle voit. Nous
voyons
Vous voyez.
vous
Vous
voyez.
voyez.
il elle voit
Vous voyez.
Il, elle
And il, elle voit.
Elle
Is
voit.
it clear to you? So repeat after me. Je vois.
Je vois. Tu vois.
Elle voit.
il
il,
elle voit
elle voit.
Nous voyons.
nous
Nous
voyons
voyons.
Vous voyez.
vous
Vous
voyez
voyez.
Il, elle voit. Is it clear?
Il, elle
Elle
voit.
voit.
Now, team, we have verb boire. Boire is my verb to drink.
To drink.
Repeat after me. Boire. So boire is my verb to drink. Is it clear to you? So if I will say je bois is to I drink. The
Je
same
vois.
we have
Bois
boire.
is
Tu bois.
Tu vois is to.
Elle boit. Is it clear to you?
Nous
Nous
buvons.
buvons. C'est clair.
Vous buvez.
Nous buvons.
Vous buvez.
Vous buvez.
Pouvez.
C'est clair. And il, elle boivent. Il, elle boivent. So team, these are the irregular verbs. So repeat after me. Je bois.
Je bois.
Bois.
je bois
Il, elle boit.
Il,
Elle
elle boit.
bois
Nous buvons.
Nous buvons.
Vous buvez.
Vous
Vous
buvez.
pouvez.
Il, elle boivent. Is it
Il,
clear to you?
elle
Please?
boit.
Now, for example, if you have verb faire, faire is my verb to do and to make. Faire, is my verb to do and to make. Team, we are doing these verbs because these verbs, all these verbs, is the base of the language. Say Claire. Repeat after me. Je fais, tu
Je
fais,
fais,
because we have different endings. Il,
Je
elle,
fais. Tu fais. Elle fait.
faisons. Say Claire. Vous
Nous
faites,
faisons.
vous faites,
Vous faites.
and
Elles
il,
font.
elles font. Is it clear to you, team? So faire is my verb to do and to make. Is it clear to you, team? So repeat after me. Je fais, je
Je
fais,
fais.
tu fais,
Tu
vous
fais.
faites,
elle fait,
Elle
elle
fait.
elle
fait,
fait,
nous faisons,
Nous
nous
faisons.
faisons,
faisons,
vous faites,
vous
Vous
elle,
faites,
faites.
elles font.
Elles font.
elles font.
Now we have verb aller. Again, aller is my irregular verb which is to go. Aller. So I can say je vais is to I go.
Je
je
vais,
Je
fais,
vais
tu
et
vas,
tu
go.
ailles.
Va is to you go.
Tu vas, tu
You
Il
go.
and va is to he she goes.
il,
il
elle va,
va,
she goes.
Nous allons is to we go.
Nous allons, tu go.
we
Vous
go,
allez is to you go.
vous allez, is to you go,
And elles vont is to they go. Is it clear to you, team?
is to
Now, team, we have verb falloir. Team, one thing you have to understand, very important. Falloir is my verb to be necessary. Whenever there's no obligation, like you have to do, oblig to be necessary. So falloir is only converted into il faut. Il faut. Only we have a conjugation of il faut. There is no je tu. No. Only falloir we have il faut. Il faut, we're saying it is important that I will say il faut. You have to do this work, I will say il faut. So literally, there is no je, there is no tu, there is no nu in falloir verb. If you will say you have to do this, il faut. We have to do this, il faut. Is it clear to you, team? Team, समझ आ रहा है आपको? Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
So tell me, explain me, what is falwar verb? Falwar. Falwar is my verb to, if I will say to you, we have to work hard. I will not conjugate no, I will say il faut. If I will say you have to come on time, I will say il faut. So whenever there's an obligation in terms of any subject, any subject with I, tu, il, el, vous, I have to use il faut. Is it clear to your team?
Il faut.
Yes, il faut. Is it clear to you, team?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear to you? So, team, we have verb prendre. Prendre. Prendre is a verb to take.
Prendre.
Clear? So, repeat after me. Prendre is my verb to take. And the moment I will conjugate prendre verb, I can say je prends, tu prends, il, elle prend, nous prenons, vous prenez, il, elle prennent. Team, repeat after me. Je prends. Repeat
Je
after
prends.
me.
Je
Je
prends,
because prendre is my
prends.
verb to take. So repeat after me, team. Je prends is to I take.
Je
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 prends et tu
prends,
as
tu as
été.
Tu
été,
prends is to you take.
Tu
you
prends et
prends,
tu
is
as
to you
été.
take,
Il, elle prend.
Nous,
elle prend,
Nous prenons.
nous
nous
prenons.
prenons,
Vous prenez.
Vous
vous
prenez.
prenez,
Il, elle prennent.
Il, elle
il,
prend.
elle
अब
prend.
team मैं आपको कुछ I will use some verbs wherein we can use the prompt verb help. Now, for example, let me rub this. Now, for example, I will give you some verbs. See, we have verb apprendre, prendre, ending is prendre, right? Comprendre, prendre, say clair team.
Yes.
Entre, prendre. See, this is how you can learn. Apprendre, apprendre is prendre. Is it clear to your team? So if you will add on AP with prendre, that is to be learn. Is it clear to your team? Prendre, comprendre is to understand. Prendre, entreprendre is to undertake. Entreprendre. Repeat after me, team. Entreprendre.
Entrepreneur.
Entreprendre.
Méprendre is to mistake. See, that how you can conjugate. You have to conjugate the same with je prends, tu prends. It is just you have to start with, you have to apply the starting. Now I will explain to you. Reprendre is to you take. Surprendre is to surprise. So this would be your project which you need to submit. Now, for example, we have verb méprendre. Méprendre, surprendre. Is it clear to you? Comprendre. Now, for example, team, we have verb comprendre. Say Claire. So we have to convert the verb from the prendre only. What I will do, tell me. Je comprends. It is just, I have to apply C-O-M and P-R-E-N-D-S. Is it clear to you, team?
Sir.
Team, is it clear to you? See,
Yes, sir.
very simple. It is just, in order to conjugate these verbs, apprendre, comprendre, entreprendre, méprendre, prendre, reprendre, and surprendre. You have to understand first prendre verb. Is it clear to your team? Clear? Team, is it clear to you?
Yeah, clear, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now I am giving you 15 minutes. Convert apprendre, comprendre, entreprendre, méprendre, prendre, reprendre, and surprendre in present tense and send me the WhatsApp. I'm on hold. This would be your classwork which you have to do and submit. And
So
your
all
time.
of them.
Mhm.
All of them.
Yes, all the verbs. Or either you can conjugate 2 and 3 verbs. That would be your choice. Okay, convert 3 verbs. Convert
All right.
2 verbs. Chalo. Convert 2 verbs and send it to me on the WhatsApp. I just want to see कि आपको कितना समझ आ रहा है. Clear? Convert it out and send me the WhatsApp, please. The moment you will send a WhatsApp, tell me you have sent a WhatsApp. Can you do that?
Yes, sir.
Convert it, please. टीम कर रही हो आ रहा है समझ
हाँ जी, sir.
करो प्लीज
So sent.
Okay, let me check.
Sensor.
Sir, sent.
I have also sent.
Okay, very good team. So what it could be? Je comprends, tu comprends, il comprend. Répétez après moi. J'apprends. What to say? Apprendre. Répétez après moi. J'apprends. कैसे होगा ये? Pronunciation.
J'apprends.
J'apprends. Repeat after me. Tu apprends. Team, repeat please. Tu apprends.
Apprend.
Tu apprends.
Il apprend.
Il, elle apprend.
Nous apprenons.
Nous apprenons.
Vous apprenez.
Vous apprenez.
Elles apprennent.
Il, elle,
apprennent. So what is
il,
comprendre?
elles apprennent.
Comprendre, je comprends. Repeat after me. Je comprends.
Je comprends.
Tu comprends.
Tu comprends.
Elle comprend.
Il, elle
Elle
comprend.
comprend.
Nous comprenons.
Nous comprenons.
Vous
Comprenons.
comprenez.
Vous comprenez.
Elles comprennent.
Il, elle comprennent.
Méprendre. So je méprends. Tu méprends. Elle méprend. Nous méprenons. Vous méprenez. Elles méprennent. Team, is it clear to you, all of you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
What is a surprendre? Surprise. If I surprise, so bolo je surprends. Team, that's how you can pick the vocabulary and how you will speak up the language. Surprendre. Surprise. So je surprends.
Je surprends.
Tu surprends.
Tu surprends.
Elle surprend.
Il, elle surprend.
Nous surprenons.
Nous
Nous
surprenons.
surprenons.
Vous surprenez.
Vous surprenez.
Elles surprennent.
Il, elle surprennent.
Is it clear to you, team? How many verb we have done? Team, count the verb, please. How many verb we have as of now? How many verb we have in total with apprendre, comprendre, méprendre?
25.
Team, tell me how many verb we have, please. Count kara verb.
25.
कितना है?
25.
कितना है verb?
So 25.
25. Okay. अब आपको ना एक मैं सेशन भेज रहा हूँ, एक सेकंड होल्ड करना आप. इस सेशन को ओपन करो प्लीज. 1 second. This session, if you really want to speak very good, so you have to pen down this session. You have to pen down this session, entire content, and you have to send me the voice recording. 1 second. Let me check. 1 second, please. Let me send to you. Hello. टीम यू गॉट इट? एक व्हाट्सएप आया आपको टीम लिंक का?
हाँ आ गया.
Yes, sir.
सभी को आ गया?
Team as yeah.
Now what you need to do is, team ये session जब आप करोगे ना, you will come to know. See what I'm doing over here. I'm doing this. See in a very, अभी आप beginners हो, right? But in a beginner we are catching the, we are trying to catch the language, right? So आपको जो भी whatever link I send it to you, that I think ये 1 hour 11 minutes का लिंक है ये. आपको पूरा कंटेंट इसका नोट डाउन करना है, अपना वॉइस भेजना है मेरे को इसी कंटेंट का. प्रोनाउंसिएशन जो मैं इसमें बता रहा हूँ आपको, लिंक को सेंड इट टू मी देन, एंड योर टाइम स्टार्ट्स नाउ, एंड यू टेल मी कि एट व्हाट टाइम यू विल सेंड इट टू मी दिस लिंक. टेल मी टीम. टीम ऑल ऑफ यू
By
प्लीज.
tomorrow I'll send.
क्या कह रहे हो?
कल तक मैं आपको भेज दूंगा उसका.
कब तक?
By tomorrow.
टुमारो वुड बी लेट, क्योंकि टुमारो तो मैं आपको कुछ और प्रोजेक्ट भेजूंगा. टुमारो वुड बी वेरी लेट.
The 8. I'll send you till 8.
बेशक मुझे लेट इवनिंग का भेज दो बाय 7, 8, 9, 10, बट नॉट
Yes, by
टुमारो.
late evening.
Okay.
सो मैं आपको डेडलाइन देता हूँ. मुझे इसका ना पूरा वॉइस, जैसे व्हाटएवर आई एम एक्सप्लेनिंग ओवर हियर इन द, सी आप जब इस सेशन को देखोगे ना, यू विल फील लैंग्वेज. यू वांट टू फील द लैंग्वेज. टेल मी यस एंड नो.
Yes.
Yes.
So you
Yes, sir.
feel the language. कुछ सेशंस बहुत एनर्जेटिक निकल जाते हैं, तो for this reason I'm saying you have to watch this, pen down this, and you have to submit your voice. So I'm giving you deadline, latest by 10 in the night you have to submit your this one project. Can you submit?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
जब मुझे सबमिट कर दोगे, मैं ऐसा ही सेशन आपको सैटरडे संडे के लिए और भेजूंगा, बिकॉज आई सैटरडे संडे वी हैव ऑफ, but I will send you a session so that you can do the practice with the help of sessions, so that you will get a pace of the language. Is it clear to your team?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
मैं अभी क्या कर रहा हूँ आपसे, मैं अभी जो हमने वाला सेशन की इसका रिकॉर्डिंग शेयर करता हूँ आपसे नेक्स्ट 5-10 मिनट्स तक. ठीक है, ये सेशन और ये जो सेशन है मुझे अभी करना शुरू कर दो, एंड सेंड इट टू मी लेटेस्ट बाय 10. क्लियर? आई अंडरस्टैंड कि इट विल टेक 2 आवर्स आपको लगेगा, क्योंकि 1 आवर का सेशन है, तो जो उसको पेन डाउन करोगे, समझोगे, क्लियर, फिर उसका वॉइस भी आपको भेजोगे मेरे को आप, तो इट विल टेक यू 2 आवर्स एटलीस्ट, बट सेंड इट टू मी लेटेस्ट बाय 10 PM. ओके,
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, चलो भेजो फिर मेरे को. मीनवाइल मैं रिकॉर्डिंग कन्वर्ट करके, आपको रिकॉर्डिंग चाहिए आज का सेशन का?
Yes.
हाँ, yes.
Yes, sir.
ओके, सो लेट मी कन्वर्ट दिस रिकॉर्डिंग. सो मुझे फिर डिस्कनेक्ट करना पड़ेगा अभी, क्योंकि मुझे रिकॉर्डिंग कन्वर्ट करना है आपका. सो इसको मुझे करके भेजो, एंड आई विल शेयर योर रिकॉर्डिंग आल्सो. क्लियर? ठीक है टीम.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
ओके.
Over, sir.
Au revoir.